The spirit of the carnival is coming to Lancaster. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is Jose Urdaneta. He is with the Lancaster Heritage Center. Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about the Lancaster Heritage Center. This is part of a movement to really let people know about the area, the heritage, the history, the arts, the vibrancy that's happening in Lancaster.
Well, the Heritage Center, its buildings are right in the center of the arts district of Lancaster, and lately the economic development of Lancaster City has been spearheaded by the arts community. So certainly this is an event that is going to be charged with that artistic atmosphere, and that is certainly going to promote more of the vibrancy of the arts in Lancaster.
And before we get into this fundraiser, and this is happening on March the 5th, let's talk a little bit about the Lancaster Heritage Center, because you cover a variety of different topics, but give us an idea as to what's included in the buildings, and then we'll get into the educational programs as well.
The majority of the people would know the Heritage Center because of the Quilt Museum. It is a center in which one of the most significant art forms in Lancaster County is housed and cherished and really preserved for others to come over and see what an important part of the Lancaster arts is. And certainly that's exactly where the event is going to take place, at the building, at the Trust Building, where our quilts are housed and where we house this wonderful part of Lancaster culture and its arts.
And that's part of Lancaster's history and part of the history and the story that you're working to tell to visitors, to children in the area, to residents. But let's talk a little bit about what's happening today. You're part of the Multicultural Committee for the Lancaster Heritage Center. Give us an idea as to the diversity of Lancaster and why that's an important component of the culture today.
Well, it's absolutely for any organization within Lancaster to continue to be vibrant, as we want the Heritage Center to continue to be. It needs to embrace the fact that we are an ever-changing community. We're a community in which over 50% of our school district is of Hispanic descent in Lancaster City. And we have so many other people coming from so many other countries, Vietnam, from Europe, and from the Middle East, and so many other countries and areas of the world. And we are embracing that. And with that in mind is that the Multicultural Council was formed in order to come up with an event that would really embrace this ever-changing and fantastic thing that is happening with our community.
Now, you've picked as your theme Carnival, and this is something that's really celebrated throughout the world. Give us an idea as to what the Carnival
includes. From Brazil
includes.
to Mardi Gras and New Orleans and so on and so forth, we have an expression of what Carnival is all over the world. There is some culture, every culture out there can have some sort of celebration of Carnival. And that's what we want to bring. We want each person to know that, of course, we would love everyone to embrace the masquerade part of our celebration, which is mainly how we're calling it. This is a masquerade ball. And, you know, if you have your wonderful masks or costumes, bring them over. They're optional, but extremely encouraged, and come over and have the most fun that you can have this winter in Lancaster City.
And you mentioned the idea of Carnival is celebrated throughout the world. You're using the German spelling with a K to really look back to the past of the area as well.
Exactly, absolutely. Actually, we're looking both ways, because we're looking with the spelling to the past and with a lot of meaning to its future, with the diversity that's coming from Latin American countries and the Caribbean and so on and so forth. So we're actually keeping our scope very wide with that spelling and with what the event is.
And we just have a short time left, but people can give you a call or look at the website for information in order to get tickets. And you mentioned that you're encouraging people to participate in the masquerade aspect of it, but there's music and food and dancing, and that I hear you're in charge of that.
I am in charge of the conga line, so please come on over and please, let's make it a long line. And let's make sure that with this we're supporting the Heritage Center.
Thanks so much, Jose.
Thank you.
Again, it's happening on March 5th. We've been talking with Jose Urdaneta. I'm Jill Horner.